Hi everyone, and thanks for tuning back into my How to Do Nonograms video series. In my last video, I showed you strategy 5 and we did talk about strategy 6. I don't feel like we gave it enough time. So today's video, I'll show you 2 nonograms where we look for blanks and you can see how that strategy can help you solve a puzzle. If you'd like to print this nonogram out and complete it at home as we talk through it, check in the description for my Gumroad shop link. If you're looking for a nonogram book that has a whole bunch of nonograms that are good for beginners, click on the Amazon link and it will take you to my nonogram book for beginners. We will be using our look for blank strategy, but you can't use that right off the bat. So what can we do here? I always look for my largest number clues first. And I see right here we have a 12. And what is the size of this nonogram? It is a 12 by 12. So that works out perfectly. We know we can use strategy number 1. 12 boxes wide, our number clue is 12. So let's fill in every single box. Our other large clues, we have some 8s here, but I don't like to do large clues with multiple clues in a column or row first. I like to find single clues that we can do first. However, we can't do anything with the 2s. The 6 is exactly 50% of the width. Remember, our 50% strategy says if you have a number clue that is more than 50% of the width or the height of your puzzle, you can figure out some of the boxes, but 6 is exactly 50%, so we can't use it yet. And it looks like we can use our look for blank strategy right away here. Look at the first and the last column. We have 4, a 4 for a clue, so we know this box is going to be one of a set of 4 consecutive boxes to fill in. So let's pretend like it was the bottom box, and if we count up, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. These boxes cannot be part of the 4. They're too, this would be box 5, 6, and 7. So we know these boxes will be empty. Let's pretend like this box was the first going down. So then it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. We know these boxes will never be filled in. They're too far away. We can't fill these boxes in yet. We don't know if the 4 consecutive boxes will go up or down. So we just leave them alone. But we can go over to the last column and we'll do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. These boxes we know will not be filled in. Let's go down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing here. Now, did you notice our second and next to last columns, they're also done. We need 1 box and 1 box is done. So every single one of these are empty. Put dots in those boxes. We know these boxes will not be filled in. Put dots in those boxes. Oh, now I think we can use our 50% strategy because look, in this row, we need 6 in a row filled in. We have a blank here, so that means we know this box is not going to be part of it, and this box will not be part of it. How many boxes do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8, and 6 of those are going to be filled in consecutively. Remember our 50% strategy. To make it easy, we can do some subtraction. 8 minus 6 is 2. So we leave the first 2 and the last 2 boxes alone, but we can fill in the middle 4 boxes. We know no matter which are the 6 consecutive boxes, these 4 will always be filled in. And we have the same thing up here. We have another 6, so we know these 4 will be filled in. We just don't know which on the ends will be filled in yet. What else can we do? We see we have a 2 clue, and this box is all by itself. You can't have 2 in a row here, so that's eliminated, that's eliminated. Look here, this column needs 4 in a row. We eliminated these, which means this box will also not be part of it, and now we figured out where the 4 are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. And it's going to be the same thing in this column. This box cannot be part of the 4. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I think we can use 50% again because look, in this row, we have our 2 single boxes filled in, but now we need 8 consecutive boxes filled in, and we have, how many do we have to work with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there we go. Done. Didn't need to use the 50% rule, but here we will. We have 6 to fill in. We already know what's going to happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? We did it up here. Here again, 6 in a row. We know these 4 will be filled in. That helps us out a lot. Now, okay, look at this column. We have 2 sets of 2. Here are 2. So we know at the least these can be marked as not to be filled in. It's going to be the same thing here. It's looking like our puzzle is symmetrical at this point. We'll see if that holds up. All right, the top clues in these columns are all 1s. We have these single boxes filled in. That tells us these boxes will not be filled in. We can go ahead and put dots in those boxes. Again, since I'm doing this on a computer program, this one does not let me put dots in the boxes, but if you're doing this at home, put dots in every single box that you know will not be filled in. Oh, look at this. When we eliminated these boxes, it gave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes to work with, and that row is finished. 1, 6, 1. We did it. Now, let's use some processes of elimination here, see if we can figure some things out. I'm looking at this column. We have a 5 and a 4. We're going to need 5 in a row somewhere up here and 4 in a row down here. Well, let's look at how many boxes we have to work with. What if we started our 5 consecutive boxes right here? It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And look at that. This box would have to be empty. We could not start it here because then it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But that would run into these 3, which would make it a string of 8. It's too many. So we know the 5 in a row, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means this box is empty. And now we can use the edge strategy because this box is up against an edge, a box that will not be filled in. 1, 2, 3, 4, which means this column is done. Let's see if we can use that over here as well. Yes, it's going to be the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, empty box, 1, 2, 3, 4. This column is done. Oh, look what that did. It finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This row is finished, so we can put dots in those boxes. Okay, now what? Oh, look at this row. We need 2 sets of 2. We only have 2 sets of boxes left, so we know that's going to be filled in, that's going to be filled in. And look what it does to these columns, this column and this column. We need 2 sets of 2. We already have 1. We know this has to be the other one. It could be this box and this box, or this box and this box, but we know these 2 will not be part of it because they're too far down. That would be 1, 2, 3, and we only have clues of 2. So even if it was this box, these boxes would not be filled in. These boxes will not be filled in. Same thing in this column. We don't know yet which 2, but it narrows down the possibilities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We missed this. This row is done. Empty, empty, put dots there, and now that tells us 2 goes here, the other one goes here, and that's 2 in a row for this row, so we know this box and this box will not be filled in, but we need another set of 2, and these are only possibilities. And this row is done. We already have 2 single boxes, so we can put dots in those boxes. Oh, I think I'm starting to see what we got here. Oh, look at this. Process of elimination. This column needs 2 single boxes. There's one, there's the other, and then it needs 8 in a row. Well, it's going to have to be here, because here's 1, here's 4. We have to connect them. We know that box is going to be filled in. The next column is identical. It's going to be the same thing. How many boxes do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can use the edge strategy. These 2 boxes are up against empty boxes. We need 8 in a row, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same thing here. We need 2 boxes filled in. We've done that, so these are empty. These are empty. Put dots in those boxes. Look at this column, 1, 1, 4. We got 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's empty. That's empty. Our nonogram is done. We got a robot dude here. Very cool. So looking for blanks can really help solve nonograms. This puzzle would have been really tough to solve if we hadn't figured out where some blanks were. It really helped us eliminate some possibilities. Watch my next video to see more examples of how to use strategy number 6.